Tallahassee Community College. On behalf of President Murdaugh, Provost Stringer, Dean Solomon, our faculty and Board of Trustees, we welcome you all to our Spring 2021 pinning celebration. We're excited to celebrate the achievement of our respiratory therapy students, surgical services, and nursing students. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce President Murdaugh.
Thank you and good evening. What a great looking group. I was watching you come in and I will tell you this is the ceremony, one of the ceremonies that I cherish each year. I know that for many of you, you're thinking this is not what you wished, but I want you to know how much our community needs you. And I'm so thrilled that you've hung in there and you've gone through this program and you're going to join the ranks of healthcare professionals in our community in a number of different capacities and provide much needed services. We will come out of this pandemic, and you will look back on this ceremony, even though it's strange that we don't have family here, and it's regrettable that we don't have family here. This is a memory that you'll be talking about many, many years from now, that you'll be sharing. But I hope you're proud. I hope you're very proud of what you've been able to accomplish. I also want to give a special shout out to our faculty. It's been really hard on our faculty to be able to continue to provide the quality of service. You know, we've lost some faculty during this period of time who, for a number of reasons, have left our ranks, and we're trying to take care of our faculty with recruiting, hiring new faculty, buying some new equipment, increasing salaries. But this is a tough time for us all. And we will all look back, however, again, with pride. I could not be more proud of our faculty who have hung in here. And their only concern has been about your progress and success. So with that, I know if your family were in the room, I would thank them, by the way, because none of you made it this far without the support of our faculty, obviously, and our staff, but also without the love and nudging sometimes from your family and loved ones. Nobody does this by themselves. So please convey my personal gratitude to them for their unwavering support of you throughout this, and to you each other who've helped each other through this program. I am so thrilled to see this large number of you in this audience who are going to, as I said, go out and join the ranks. I will go ahead and say to you that I have been fully vaccinated for a while, and I say that because as you come across the stage, I'm going to shake your hand, and I'm not going to have my mask on. I hope that's okay with you. But I want you to know that I'm taking precautions on your behalf. But again, thank you. Thank you to everyone for what you're about to do, and congratulations on your achievements. Thank you.
I first want to say good evening and congratulations. You guys look really, really well, and you should be so excited to be here, and I know you're smiling behind your mask because we're all smiling internally. We're happy that you're here. You're the first group to actually come back and do a pinning or graduation ceremony or anything in person since this pandemic. And I think you guys need to give yourselves a big hand for that, because this is a big step forward. So just to echo the sentiments of the president, we are so proud of you. We're glad that you stuck it out with everything that was going on. We know it was not easy for any of you or any of our faculty, staff, or any of your family. And for those of you that are watching live on YouTube, thank you as well. Thank you for the great support, supporting your loved ones that are here in our healthcare programs. We are so thrilled that you have made it to this point. So I just want to say congratulations to you. Thank you to our great and awesome and amazing faculty who continue to persist every single day to keep moving forward to make sure that you are prepared and ready to go out into the job market. Again, congratulations.
welcome to all of you again, and thank you for being here with us to celebrate this evening with our graduates. To the graduates, the entire TCC family is delighted. We're dedicated, but we're delighted right now. The entire TCC family is delighted to be able to rejoice with you and honor you all for achieving this milestone. We are also proud to know that you will soon become one of the faces we will see in various healthcare settings. If you are relocating, we are happy that an offspring of TCC will be planted to bloom wherever you should happen to settle down and call home. Wow. What about this last year of your lives and educational journey? You know, I'm sure that we all have had the experience of a surprise visit from maybe a parent or a family member, a friend, or a neighbor. They catch you off guard, and maybe the house isn't exactly visitor ready, so you are a little uneasy the entire time that they are there. You kind of watch the time inconspicuously, hoping the visit will be over soon. After 30 minutes, they have worn out their stay and the hesitant welcome that they received. Well, who knew that Auntie Corona would show up and hang around for a year and some change? Corona just will not leave. Now, I called it Auntie, but we all know that that must be an XY chromosomal pair. Yep, that broken leg just keeps haunting us. The pandemic has impacted all of the healthcare workforce represented in today's pinning ceremony: surgical technology, respiratory therapy, and nursing. Through careful collaboration with our clinical affiliates, these graduates were able to safely return to the clinical setting to complete their clinical rotations, and we are appreciative. Thankfully, we don't experience pandemics on a regular basis, so to have this occur during our lifetime has presented a unique opportunity for today's graduates to someday be able to say, I remember when we had a pandemic, and this is where I was, and this is what I was doing. You have dealt with the pandemic for an entire year, requiring you to make life adjustments and crossing the finish line to be here this evening. You are amazing. If never before, over the past year, healthcare professionals have demonstrated our perspective and understanding of how precious the gift of life is, as well as the importance of family and teamwork. You should consider it a privilege to provide care to individuals when they are most vulnerable. For some, you will be their light in darkness, their hope, their comfort. You will be there in the beginning of life for some, and at the end of life for others. This is a prestigious privilege. Please take it seriously. Don't complain when you have to work on Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve. Remember, the patient that you are taking care of on those days probably didn't want to be there either. You will make a difference in someone's life every day that you go to work. Make it a positive difference. Be that provider that your patients and/or their families will ask for. Remember to always believe in yourself and your ability to make an impact in the lives of the patients you encounter daily. In the words of Mrs. Guggenheimer, to the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. Mr. President, pre-corona, I would frequent the hallways while they were arriving or waiting to start class, and I would try to learn their names. With the paramedic students, I participated in a lab when they were learning to intubate using the heart and lungs donated by a local heart and lungs of pigs, donated by a local business. And I went down to Wakulla with them and learned to tie all kinds of knots and rappel down this huge wall. With respiratory, I will always remember this class is full of Caitlins and Kayleys, which made it kind of difficult for me to learn everybody, but I tried. One of the Caitlins was employed at Publix, so I saw her weekly when I ran in for the BOGOs. Heather kept Chick-fil-A in business. Galena almost bought the country mama out of me one day. Doreen and Donna, by the time I had them figured out, the pandemic hit. Nisha is quiet and wears the pretty glasses. John, Sam, and Akeem, I had you all fooled. I really didn't know you apart. I was just guessing right every time. Apple was easy to remember. It took me a while to remember Angel. I would never forget the first time I got Ireland's name right and how excited she was. Megan was trying to help me remember her by association with breakfast food. That's what she told me, breakfast food. Turns out Megan was trying to help me remember her because Meg and egg rhyme. Go figure. Thank God she is going to be a respiratory therapist. I think I was down to looking at eye color, trying to remember Paige and Emily. I went through all of that to say, all of you graduating today are special and will make a difference and do greater things. Remember, you have your own personal pep squad here in us, and we are cheering for you and grateful that you have chosen to be the next generation of healthcare professionals representing TCC wherever you go. We are incredibly proud of all of you. We are so glad to see you leave here tonight with your wings flapping in the wind. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Heather Mitchell. I'm the Vice President of Institutional Advancement here at the college. But more importantly, I'm also with the TCC Alumni and Friends Association. So I want to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, how many of you plan to stay in Tallahassee and practice here with your degree or your certificate? Yes. My second question for you is how many of you know where you're going to be working when you leave? Awesome. I love to hear that. That is so amazing. So I am here tonight to welcome you officially into the TCC Alumni and Friends Association. You are joining a group of 160,000 individuals worldwide, not just here, worldwide. And you're going to be joining some amazing folks who've done some pretty great things you've probably heard about, things you probably haven't heard about. Good examples of those, how many of you know Lorenzo Kane? Plays baseball, went to Tallahassee Community College. How many of you know Charlie Ward? Went to Tallahassee Community College. How many of you know that the person who runs the Florida Port System went to Tallahassee Community College? It's a pretty big job. Someone who sat in the seats and ran in the shoes that you did. That's a pretty amazing thing. I'm so proud of each and every one of you tonight. You're going to be receiving a TCC alumni pin if you haven't already received it in the mail. I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things for me. One, I'm going to ask you, if you're able to, because I know you all get special pins, wear that one, especially when you're in your workplaces. People in this community look to TCC graduates because they know that's where they're going to get the excellent care. Whenever I have to visit any medical facility in our community, I always ask all of the folks I interact with, did you graduate from TCC? Because I know I'm going to get the best care possible. That's what our program has done, is prepared you for that. So wear that with pride. The second thing I would ask is that once you get down the road and you think about what this institution did for you in your career, reach back and pull somebody else up. Somebody, I'm sure you thinking in your head today, was there for you. They're the reason why you're in these seats tonight. Do that for somebody else. Be that for somebody else. The third thing I'm going to ask, get involved back with TCC. There are students that are going to be coming behind you that are going to want information. What was it really like? Was Dr. Solomon really in the hallways? Did she really know what your name was? Those are some of the things that you can be helpful with in letting other folks know what your experience was and how amazing it was. And finally, I hope I don't ever see any of you professionally, because that means I'm in trouble. Congratulations to each of you. We're so very proud of you, and we're so glad to welcome you into Eagle Nation. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. And I just want to say congratulations to all of you. And I'm just so excited for you because some of you will get to come work with me at TMH right alongside with me. And I'm so excited about that because I know what type of therapist that you're going to be already. Because you guys have raised up and took on the challenge, even through COVID, to keep pressing your way. And I'm so very happy. And congratulations to all of you. And I say this all the time, I hear a lot of people say, well, I didn't sign up for this. Yes, you did. We all signed up for this. And I believe that you all are ready for that. And you have been. You've come back to clinicals after COVID. I mean, you're ready. So, thank you all for being so strong, so committed to doing what you all signed up for. And I can't wait to work alongside of each and every one of you. Congratulations. So, I always get to do the fun part of this program, and that is to hand out the awards for the respiratory care students. And our first award goes to the highest GPA in our graduating class of 2021 in respiratory care, and that is Apple Chin. Okay. Did she just come on? Okay, come on here. And yes, just like our president, I am also vaccinated. And yes, the second Moderna shot was a doozy. But I'm here. Our next award is for a 4.0 GPA, and that is Megan Macy. In recognition and maintaining a 4.0 GPA, Emily Miranda. In recognition of maintaining a 4.0 GPA, Caitlin Rojas. Obviously, COVID did not interrupt anything. In recognition of maintaining a 4.0 GPA, Akeem Smith. And our last award of this evening is our best all-around student for class of 2021, Miss Heather Patel. And now I will ask for John Elam to come up.
We will now commence with the pinning part of the respiratory care portion. First row, please stand. I'm going to call your name. Please come up and be pinned by the chair of the program, Eileen Durant. Kaylee Brianna Bornstein. Apple Chen. Sam Daly II. Loosman Desir. Donna Ellington. Doreen Germanald. Ilana Ireland Ham. Caitlin Hollenbeck. Ashley Jeffrey. John Kelly. Angel Martin. Megan Rochelle Massey. Emily Miranda. Heather Lee Pate. Paige Elizabeth Phillips. Jessica Ruiski. Caitlin Marie Rojas. Nisha Sherrod. Summer Lynn Singleton. Akeem Smith. Carrie Carbone Smith. Galena Vizzo. Caitlin Wingate. Morgan Zhang. If we could have a round of applause for the graduating class of respiratory care. Megan McKee will now present the surgical technology students. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Megan McKee, and I'm the program chair for surgical technology here at Tallahassee Community College. We do have 6 students in our graduating class tonight, although 3 of them were unable to be here with us. So we've got 3 incredible students, 3 women that I'm very proud of and who've worked incredibly hard to get here. This is our 15th class graduating from Tallahassee Community College for surgical technology, which is very exciting, and I'm proud to have these women part of the class. Part of the surgical technology program, in order to graduate, these students had to obtain 120 surgical cases. Not just observe, but be part of, included in completely. The pandemic did make that hard. These ladies had to go days sometimes at clinicals with maybe getting 1 or 2 cases, when normally they would have gotten 3 or 4. That meant that they had to put in extra hours at clinicals, and they really had to dig in deep to achieve this goal, and they did it. All 6 of them did that, and I'm incredibly proud of them. I'd also like to say that all 6 of the students who are graduating from this program have job offers, and that's incredible. I could not be more proud. So at this time, I would like to invite Ms. Patricia Sanzone, who's the adjunct for our program, to come up. She's going to read the names while I pin our graduates.
Asa Charlton. Hi, honey. Deja Felix. Roche Osborne.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Absolutely. We'll give everyone a moment to get back to their seats. And then I'm going to invite the surgical technology graduates and the respiratory graduates to all stand. So at your seats, you do have the program for this evening, and inside that program, there is the Healthcare Professionals Pledge. I'd like you all to turn to that page, and please repeat after me. As a graduate of Tallahassee Community College's Healthcare Professionals Program, I pledge to uphold the Code of Ethics, practice with honesty and integrity, establish myself as an example for peers, respect the knowledge and skills of my peers, and most importantly, provide patient-centered care by acting for the safety and welfare of each patient in accordance with the motto, Agar Primo, the patient first. This I solemnly swear. Good job, guys. Thank you. Awesome. Now at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the nursing faculty, Miss Susie Dean.
We're going to go ahead and start with the awards first, so I'm going to invite Heather Redfield up here so she can present the nursing awards.
All right. Hi, everybody. Congratulations. You're here. Woo! Super exciting. So congratulations. Everybody said it. You guys kicked booty. You got here. That's amazing. It's amazing. Without COVID, you got through COVID. You're here. Pat yourselves on the back. Another round of applause. Good job. I have the privilege, I teach the third semester pediatrics course in the nursing program, so I've had all of these nursing students, learning growth and development, you know, bread and butter. And I have the privilege today to give some special awards to this class. So I will start with the Caring Colleague Award. This recognition was initiated and the plaque donated to the nursing program at Tallahassee Community College by Sandra and Larry Seymour as a gift honoring the class of 1977. The recognition is given each year at graduation to the member of the graduating class who, by secret ballot of that class, is chosen as the recipient. This person is one who made each class member's journey to become a therapeutic self a smoother road. Your name will be engraved on the plaque which hangs in the nursing program office. When you engage in a profession which requires as much giving of self as does nursing, it is vital to have the support of your peers. For if your cup is not filled, then you lack the energy and enthusiasm to give to your patients. Congratulations to the Spring 2021 Caring Colleague, Delana Duca. Come on down. Congratulations. All right. The next award I have the honor of bestowing is that award for the highest GPA of this class. The award is for the student who earned the highest GPA in the nursing courses. Congratulations. This was no easy feat. The Spring 2020 highest GPA award goes to Kayla Bullock. All right, next we have the Bedside Manor Award. This award was initiated by Carl Weir, former owner of the TCC bookstore. He began presenting this award in 1975. He gave this award because of the compassionate nurse who took care of his son. The nurse went the extra mile with a caring heart and gave Mr. Weir the confidence to totally put his son in her care. This award is given to the student who shows not only knowledge, but a caring attitude, because nursing is the heart of healthcare. Congratulations to the Spring 2021 recipient of this award, Delana Duca. Our next award is a CRMC Student Nurse of Excellence. It is my privilege to introduce representative from Capital Regional Medical Center, Ann Smith.
Good evening. Congratulations to all our grads, not only the nurses, but respiratory and scrub techs. So proud of you. You've all made it through your program during a time that we truly have never experienced before. Took hard work and courage, and I hope that you know you'll be stronger as you move into your career as a registered nurse, respiratory therapist, and scrub tech. Capital Regional Medical Center values our partnership with Tallahassee Community College's School of Nursing and enjoy being part of your clinical experience. We're proud to say we have many graduates of your program working at the hospital. Above all else, we are committed to the care and improvement of human life. That is the mission of Capital Regional Medical Center. For each graduating nursing class, faculty at Tallahassee Community College selects the student who demonstrates and embodies the essence of our mission. The student we recognize tonight exudes the qualities of excellence. She is hardworking and focused, not only on her own success, but on the success of her classmates as well. She is always willing to lend a hand and provides compassionate care to her patients. During the pandemic, she volunteered along with a few fellow classmates to give vaccines to our community. Please congratulate Celine St. Fleury, the CRMC. The CRMC Nurse of Excellence. Congratulations. I didn't even take my mask off because I'm so used to wearing it. Sorry.
All right. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Patricia Kenny, a representative of TMH, Tallahassee Memorial Hospital, to present their Cathedral Award.
Good evening. On behalf of Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, we congratulate the entire class for their success and express appreciation to the faculty and the staff for their ongoing efforts. Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare presents the Cathedral Award to a graduate nurse from each graduating class. The award can best be illustrated by a story. 3 people were at work on a construction site. All were doing the same job, but when each was asked what his job was, their replies varied. The first replied, breaking rocks. The second, when asked what he was doing, stated, earning a living. And the third person replied, helping to build a cathedral. So not many people can build cathedrals. All of us at Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare joined together to save lives, bring new life into the world, and ease the end of one's life. To the extent that each employee can see the cathedral cause in whatever he or she is doing, the job will seem more worthwhile. The nomination for this year's TMH Cathedral Award reads, "The foundation of nursing includes compassion, empathy, and a caring attitude. The student nurse we recognize tonight has displayed all of these qualities. She has also volunteered to give COVID vaccinations to the community." And I actually had the privilege of working with this student alongside her at our COVID clinic, and she was outstanding. Also said to by our CEO as well. We recognize Morgan Bull as the TMH Cathedral Award winner for the class of 2021.
Thank you again to our clinical partners, Capital Regional Medical and Tallahassee Memorial, and congratulations to the award winners. Next, I'd like to invite up Susie Dean to read the names for our pinning.
If the first row of nursing students would please stand. Brooke Leanne Alford. Hannah Catherine Banks. Renee Sierra Benjamin. Morgan Lindsay Bull. Kayla Blair Bullock. Nicole Malag Caleb. Shelby Kavanaugh. Victoria Sea Salazar. Tia Andrea Cobb. Laura Cook. Sydney Denton. Davis Draper. Delana Duca. Caitlin Duvall. Emily Dykeman. Brittany Bess Frazier. Sally Fowler. Julia Ray Graves. William Arthur Greif. Austin Hall. Loranda Hutton. Katrina Leonard. Raina Little. Lindsay Ann Loeb. Marina Elise Logue. Hannah Lynn Lloyd. Alexa Malin Lyons. Sarah Miller. Madison Michelle Milliken. Emily Michelle Mitchell. Piper Lee Norris. Wallace Nunn. Alexa Pantilion. Kayla Parks. Rosa Prezant. Grace Pullen. Benjamin Reams. Daniela Rendelman. Jordan Rigdon. Victoria Sophia Rosinski. Celine St. Fleury. Ethan Chase Sellers. Celine Sewell. Emily Shoemaker. Jesse Sims. Lacey Smith. Taylor Steele. Tyler James Swearingen. Jennifer Tigerina. Brianna Williams. I'd like to invite Dr. Hodge to pin the BSN graduates. We have several BSN graduates, but many were not able to be here. I will still call their names, and when your name is called, please come up. Christy Clark. Courtney Folsom. Taylor Kelly. Michael Minardi. Lori Murphy. Lisa Nichols. Ameirani Trejo. Woo. Evan White. And Monica Williams. Congratulations, class of spring 2021.
All right, graduates, we're getting close to that important time. I'd like our nursing graduates to please find your candle in your bag. Once you find your candle, please stand up. The candle lighting is a long-held tradition in any nursing program. It signifies the hope that was held during the Crimean War when Florence Nightingale went out onto the battlefield. And tonight, we light your candles in remembrance of that and the duty you have before you to remain strong with integrity and compassion. The song that you'll hear tonight is sung by a graduate of one of our nursing classes.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes its home. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle.
Thank you, graduates. You may extinguish your candles, but stay standing. At this time, I'd like all the nurses present, if able, to stand as well as we prepare to recite the Nightingale Pledge. You'll find that on the last page in your program. If you will repeat after me, I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and practice, my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Let's have a round of applause for our 2021 graduates. At this time, I'd like to ask all graduates to stand as we recognize your accomplishment this evening. And Dr. Solomon, Provost Stringer, and President Murdaugh, I present to you our class of 2021. To those in the audience and to those at home and watching wherever you may be in the world, we thank you very much. We hope you have a great evening and celebrate the accomplishment of your graduates. Good night. know, we're vaccinated. You know, urban air. You too, are you Laura? Yes, I am. Okay, well, Laura, hang on. I'm so sorry about that. My mom goes, I forgot. Hang on. Wait. Let's check this box right there. Stop that guy. Because I have it.